Good morning, everyone. Sorry, I'm kind of like discombobulated this morning, running behind. Hope everybody's having a great morning. Let me get over here to comments. Good, good morning, Momo. Good morning, Peddling. Good
Momo.
morning, Javis. Good morning, Vintage. Good morning, Hank. Hope everybody's having a great day. So, Todrick, how are you today?
Just peachy keen. How about yourself?
I'm doing good.
You got to get an eye fix.
Yeah, I've got to. I've got to. Let's take care of you first. So, the lovely Guinevere is going to have a knee surgery in January.
Yeah, she got to have a whole new knee. So,
You better watch out. She'll really be able to kick your ass in.
I know.
And then you're having your cataract surgery in January and February.
December and January.
Oh, December, January.
So, we're all just getting old and falling apart around here.
Good morning, Ping.
I
Is
know,
that the way it
Hank.
shows up over there? That sucks. I don't like that at all. Good morning, Glenn. Good morning, Chick. Yeah. And then I have an appointment, ophthalmologist appointment tomorrow because my eyesight's just getting really, really bad again, and which has been a couple of years since I've been to the ophthalmologist. So I've got to see about that. Probably just need new glasses, but I have to have a lot of light. Like if I'm out here in the sunroom, I have to have at night. I have to have a lot of light. So I don't know if that's an issue or not. She's supposed to look into all that tomorrow. So, all right, Glenn, be careful. Good morning, James. Uh, James, did you go to a new Windows 11 computer? I've got my oldest son looking at the building us a dadgum file server, James. I have so many files. It'd just be nice that everything is we're reading off a local file server without having to go to something like the online crap. The cloud, excuse me, the cloud is up here. Uh, okay, okay. So you didn't cross over to the dark side and get an apple? I try to be, I I want to try to be special. Okay, how about that?
I don't.
No, I was in the process of uploading some files this morning about 5 o'clock, and I thought, well, I might as well go ahead and see what Evie Vecteezy has on. So,
You can look at my cluttered desk. I don't care.
well, she's talking about the backdrop in the
Yeah.
inside Evie Mux, not our backdrops, because yeah, you can see all my crap in the back. Um, Good morning, Kent. So, James, you didn't like the Apple IIe. I don't think anybody liked the Apple IIe.
I never had one, so whatever.
I I might get one after the first of the year because I'm doing a bunch of stuff that's using graphics and whatnot, and I'd like to have it on a standalone computer. Apple is crap. Okay, right. So I can keep certain business stuff on a different computer.
Gwen likes her Apple laptop.
I don't want a laptop. I want a desktop with a 27-inch screen. Um,
I like my PC just once every 3 or 4 years. I'll go get a new one.
I
Costs
don't.
$400 or $500.
Ken, that's probably what I'm going to do is get a Mac Mini and put it up, get a 32-inch monitor to go to it if it'll push it, if it'll drive it. Because I mean, the Mac Minis are like $600. I'm not really concerned if Sergey gets this server built for us. Then I won't worry about rent. Only thing it'll be on the computer itself is programs. So. I'd get. I don't. You know what? I downloaded the other night. Dave told me about a Chrome extension that removes ads, and I really haven't been on my computer to see if it actually works. Because that's getting old real fast, like. Yeah, Kent. Unfortunately, you're right, but I'm not one of these people that changes computers out. One thing I do like about the PC is over a desktop is like I've got a really high end video card now because I had to change it out, and I could just plug it in and go. Only thing about it is though is I'm still running Windows 10 because my motherboard won't go up to Windows 11, and yeah, there's workarounds. But then after reading some professionals, it's like don't worry about it. There's not really that much difference. And as running applications and stuff like that, they said there is no difference. I wouldn't doubt they do, because it's a damn good vehicle, Kent. Um, Actually, and after the first year, I've been allocated to get a truck, so because it's gonna cost like $2,000 to have the air conditioner replaced on my Saturn. So we will probably just trade it in and get what we can get out of it, and I'll get me an F-150. I was thinking about a Ranger, but hell, the difference between a Ranger and a full-size F-150 is not that much difference in price. Um, Anissa, I've got some games that won't run. I've got some stuff that will not run on Mac. So yeah, games and some other apps. So I will always have to have a PC, which I don't mind. What is Chaz saying? I missed that. Good morning, Chaz. Yeah, Chaz is she's really diverse. So we've covered all of the incidental stuff, even though Gwen's knee replacement and Todd's eye cataract surgery is not incidental. That's serious shit anytime you go under anesthesia. So, Todd, how'd
Mm.
your pickup go yesterday?
I got a video about it. I need to see if I need to tweak it any, and then
Okay, we'll put it up there.
put
Or,
it up today.
once you get it checked out, put it out. So, did you get anything good? More of the same stuff? Or is this the one that you bought a couple weeks ago?
Yes.
Good stuff, and it's from a couple weeks ago. All of the, did you get a bunch of camouflage military stuff?
Yeah, I got a whole bunch more military surplus. I got some cowboy hats. I got some. What all did I get? Stuff. I got stuff. I got a buttload of knives. Hopefully they don't get taken down as switchblades. I got some partially used perfumes. I have to put them in the collectibles category because they're not new. I bought a coin.
You are.
So, but that's to add to my savings. I'm not gonna sell it.
Right.
At least not yet. I listed some knives day before yesterday, and they didn't get taken down. So,
Well, good. That's looking up.
I don't know. I think eBay just every once in a while just picks out one that the bot thinks it's a switchblade for whatever reason, and it's not.
Somebody said it wasn't. It was kind of acting kind of dodgy. The eBay website's acting kind of dodgy this morning. Who said that?
I think you can list them as collectibles, partially full, partially empty, whatever. You can't list them as a new product.
Okay. I thought somebody said up in the chat somewhere that it was acting kind of funky this morning. Funky, Funky. Let me
I don't
clarify
know.
that.
I don't know why I can't in this. I've done it for years.
You're running the risk of getting.
Yeah, Robin says sell perfume as collectible bottles.
Yeah, that's what I remember somebody saying on one of the other shows.
I have done it for years, Kent. Yeah, I sold knives too for years, and then along came a bot. Dang, I'm running out of stuff to sell if eBay doesn't leave me alone.
A friend of mine is a vice president of a pretty good sized manufacturing company here in the Metro Charlotte area. And he's supposed to be on vacation this week. And he and his wife are somewhere off the coast of California on a cruise ship. And he's over their IT department, and he is having a hell of a time. Somebody pushed a fix to one of their systems that has a lot of recoding in it, and it has an AI component, and it's just got everything screwed up. So they have a CEO, but the CEO's like the chief of operations, and my friend is like chief for technology. They don't really have a CEO in the classic sense, and so a bunch of their customers are just raising all kinds of hell. So he spent about 4 hours yesterday on his satellite phone trying to help him get it straightened out. And I said, 4 hours on a satellite phone, that's kind of expensive, isn't it? And he said, no. He said satellite prices have come down because they got a million damn satellites up there now. But and I asked him if it was about the AI component. He said no, it's just somebody screwed up the code. So anyway, AIs and bots and things like that are not necessarily always the problem. So did you have any problems going and getting your stuff yesterday? Picking it up?
Mm, not really. I picked up all my stuff, got the pickup all packed up, headed out. I got about 2 exits down the highway, and my phone rings, and they said, "Hey, you forgot to get this other stuff." So I had to turn around and go get that stuff too.
I bought some stuff I think I talked about it. I went to pick up the stuff on a Sunday, and everything was under. The auctioneer showed up on Sunday morning about 8 o'clock. People were supposed to start picking up at 10 o'clock. They had already got everything organized on Saturday. Everybody's stuff labeled with names and whatnot. They got there Sunday morning. A construction crew had ripped out all the walls and had moved everything into one room. So as when we got there, we had to go through and pick up, pick out our stuff. And a guy had come by earlier, and he left a couple of boxes of books. And
Y'all
she
are
called
trying
him
to
to
get me
say,
kicked off.
"You forgot your books." And he says, "Give them to somebody. Whoever wants them, give them to them. I'm not coming all the way back to Charlotte." So I went in there, and she says, "You want any books?" And I said, I didn't even look at them. I said, "Sure, just stick them. I'll take them with me." So their boy helped me take it out to the Saturn. So I got a box of books I got to look through. What else did I buy in that thing? I bought a bunch of glassware.
So I have a question.
Sure.
It's probably because I forgot how to do it, but I sold an art print yesterday for $475. And the buyer contacted, said they want to pick it up. They don't want me to ship it. They live in Dallas. They're going to drive down and get it. And so, it comes up in my sold listings. So how do I change that over to local pickup after a purchase is made? Is there a way to do it? Yes, they paid. So I'm gonna meet them at the Dairy Queen and at 2 o'clock today, and you can't change it. No, I guess I didn't, because the only option for sending it. So I just mark it as already shipped without.
When's he supposed to pick it up?
What?
When's he supposed to pick it up?
I just said that.
I'm sorry, I was reading the chat. I can't do two things at one time. When is he supposed to pick it up?
He's picking it up at 2 o'clock today.
Okay, well then, when he picks it up and he looks at it, Tell him to get him to go online and mark it as received
I will mark it as.
or delivered.
What I think I'll do is. What I thought about doing was maybe just sending him a thank you gift and using the listing. If that makes sense, just
Right.
get a cheap knife and say, I'm sending this to you as a thank you for purchasing the painting. And buy a tracking number for the knife, at 4 ounces.
Right. Okay. I know this is risky to ask you about this, but have you
Yeah, I just,
have you messaged eBay and said this customer is flying in to pick it up? He doesn't want it mailed. How do I handle that?
no, I didn't ask him that.
I would.
That's what I'm saying, Robin. Just use the label from that and send him a knife that weighs less than 4 ounces or something. Just a thank you for. The item has to be marked delivered. And then sending a knife to him would cover that. The weight will be off. You can change the weight right there on your shipping label.
Right. Can he
eBay doesn't care how much it weighs.
Can he not just leave feedback saying item received as described, blah blah blah, and it closes it?
Do what?
I said, I'm just asking this because I don't know. If can he not go in like to feedback and leave
Maybe I'll
positive
just
feedback and have it saying it was delivered? And
maybe I'll just take the ding, because the customer isn't going to complain about getting their item.
Yeah. What the hell is Craig saying?
eBay doesn't care about weight, says Robin. So I'll get tracking for a little knife or something. Kent goes, oh my gosh.
So what do you suggest, Kent? What does he need to do? Huh? What does he need to do?
The buyer doesn't want me to ship the item because they don't want to take a chance on damage.
Right.
Well, I guess I lost $475 if the buyer turns out to be a jackhole.
Good morning, Tara.
Hello.
Okay, that's something that Kent need. I mean, well, Kent, that's a very good idea, but if he doesn't want to go through the hassle, then he's not going to do it. He might not rebuy it.
Well, the good thing is you got good metrics. So I guess if you take a little hit on it, it shouldn't hurt your metrics,
Yeah.
And somebody said, you old farts, they like these old farts, but they're always messing with fire. Todd doesn't worry about the little bit of money he makes off of this business. He's got an oil well in his backyard. He don't give a damn about. Well, he likes having the extra money because it's his play money, but he's got plenty of money. He'll go out there and turn the well on for 15 minutes and make that $500 back. It's you youngsters.
Oh, did he buy it and then want to do local pickup after he bought it?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes with something like that, I'd be just like, no, I don't do local pickup after they've already bought it. That way with shipping on it.
You're
I
gonna,
mean, if they ask it, I've had a local guy, but he asked us before, like when he was buying those local hats and stuff like that. That real estate guy. I
Right.
don't know what that is.
oh, that's a fly swatter.
No.
You're gonna get hit on your metrics with. You're gonna mark it shipped, but then it won't. You're gonna get a hit on your tracking uploaded on time. But I mean, your number of sales. I mean, it's going to be minuscule. It's really not nothing.
Right. I think that's what I'll just do.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm going to refund their shipping charge.
Beth asked, "Are you going to refund buyer shipping cost?"
Yeah.
I just said that.
Oh, did you?
You just
Okay.
said that. Were you even listening to
I'm sorry.
I would
I had,
charge
a, I had a message pop up from my wife. She's more important. I'm sorry to tell you that. I know Kent's going to be
Yeah, but you were
devastated.
reading Beth's message.
I would charge the person double shipping because of the concierge service. It's
Now
no
there-
sell.
What is
Right.
the item?
You want to see? Let me screen share, Tom. Here.
Something like big or something, or I don't know.
Yeah, it's a big
Extra
old
small.
art print in a frame.
Oh, with the glass and everything.
Yeah, let's see.
Okay, where's he at? Oh, he's not got there yet.
Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, am I screen sharing?
Oops. And there we go. Oh, I remember when you bought those. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, actually, that's kind of artist.
Oh man, yeah, they're doing you a huge favor. Those are pain. I have to buy those special TV boxes.
What
for
I'm
them things.
saying, yeah, I probably don't have a perfect box for this, and I don't want the glass on it to break. Huh?
Oh, yeah, perfect. Because if there's glass in it, I always figure an extra $20 in for the shipping because that's what it costs me to buy the TV box.
We go to Lowe's and buy the
Lowe's
TV
or Walmart,
box.
yeah. If you plan ahead and buy them from Walmart and you stock them, you do better on price than the Lowe's ones. But yeah, you're all four corners are cushioned. Then you put in a little bit of padding in the middle, like the crumpled heavy paper. And I have not. I'm yet to have one break, even though it says all over it not for shipping, but they actually work pretty good. But the box is going to cost you $20, but what's it going to cost you in time and stuff if you break it in shipping?
Having one thing though marked as shipped without tracking, I mean, because he has good numbers, it isn't going to impact his.
Yeah, right. No, that's not
eBay's not going to come down like in the wrath of God.
You can always get a therapist appointment, and then I go to a psychiatrist. They'll prescribe you some antidepressants. You'll be all good.
So anyway, that's the piece we're talking about. I'll just take the ding on my account and trust the buyer. What the hell?
Okay, I got a question since we're playing show and tell.
Oh.
All right. About a year ago, we have a place called
probably got a shirt on it.
the Black. It was called the Black Lion, and it had all of this home decor stuff in it, and it was sort of like a not a flea market. It was like a flea market. You had booths and stuff like that, and then they had a lot of their own stuff, and they auctioned it all off, and I bought a lot of stuff that this was in it. Well, and there's another one
it's a
that
tie,
matches it. It's just a Mickey Mouse necktie in a professionally framed shadow box. I've never missed listing it. Shut up, kid. And Craig, I've never listed it because I really don't know how to ship something like that. I know in a damn box before anybody says it, because Beard's going to pop in here and say in a box. Um, hey, would you list something like that on eBay? And
I don't. I look up what it's worth, and if it's worth just as much out of the frame, I maybe would ship it without the frame.
because they were wanting $89 for the pair of them. And I'm thinking to myself, who in the hell would pay $89 for a Mickey Mouse tie in a box, shadow box? But apparently some people would. Box 1 or box 3. Shut up, Nessa. So, hey, would you try listing some? Would you list something like that? And if you sold it, I mean, it's pretty long. I don't know what, 24 inches long. Does that get into extra shipping? Because I've never shipped anything that big before.
Well, you'll get a lot cheaper if you go through FedEx home delivery or UPS ground. Because the post office, you get 24 inches, they go wild on add-ons.
Do they? UPS.
You won't be
ground.
able. Yeah, USPS will kill you, but if you do UPS or FedEx, it's usually they don't hit you too hard.
Okay, let me back up here. I love you, Tom. That's what Anissa says. Okay, what bit of wisdom did I say that you love me? Or stupidity? What bit of wisdom or word of stupidity did I say that you make that comment?
Tom, they also have those square mailing tubes at Walmart now, and I think they go up to like 30 inches, and they're for I think they're like $4 or something. So if you don't have any mailing tubes on hand, if
Right.
you go to your local Walmart, you have them.
Well, I don't want it, as Todd was just saying, it's got glass. This is glass. No, yeah, it's glass. It sounded like plastic at first, but then when I used my nails, it sounded like glass. Um, I don't want to do any. If it was to be sold, I don't want it to the glass to get broke. Um, Craig, dude, I love you like a brother, but you're starting to act like my brother that I don't speak to. Have you ever shipped anything before? Yes, I have. Y'all are just obsessed with this pineapple. Even though I'm going to send some schematics, whatever you want to call it, printing dialogue to Steve, I think, and see if I can get him to print me out a couple of sets of upside down pineapple earrings, so I can see if they'll sell on eBay. Because apparently, the way all of these people in my YouTube group talk about upside down pineapples, there must be a market for them. So anyway, we've been blessed everybody's hearts this morning. Yes, yes, yes. God help you. So would you list it like that? Would you list it in the frame?
I don't know. At first, I look up its value.
Well,
What is it? A Mickey Mouse tie?
It's just a Mickey Mouse
I mean,
tie. And the other
yes, you
one that
can.
matches it's a Mickey Mouse tie.
I don't know. I don't know. Do people want Mickey Mouse ties frame?
I don't know. I bet you if I send them to Bridget, I bet you they'd be on her wall as soon as she could get the box out and get them out of the box. And I don't really have. Is there anybody I could give them to for?
I don't know the value. You'd have to look into it.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know
I'm
the
gonna have
value
to
of the
look into it.
necktie worth. The more shipping that somebody would have to pay to get it. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know. You might have it listed for a year. You might have it listed for 4 days. I don't know.
I might box them up and send them down to Harlan and Marcia. They could put them on a table down there.
Oh, for their auction company.
Well, if you take the necktie out, I mean, you can put that thing in a 4x4x4 box. Just roll it up. I always just roll them up
Yeah. Well,
like a boho or whatever.
you know, those are some pretty nice frames. They're real wood frames.
Okay,
Yeah.
Tom.
I'm just
I
saying.
could build a house with the number of wood frames we have on this property.
Okay, whatever.
You can go buy 1 million of those at auctions. They're like plastic coat hangers. I'm not being critical, but
Scott, where are you driving to, son? Turn on your phone. Hadn't heard anything about it, Beth. What time?
Well, Beth must be in the Carolinas, huh?
Yeah, they're going up to the mountains. Up
I already
to
had a
Barry's
thing
house.
this morning, Anissa.
I can't take you seriously, son. You're saying that too enthusiastically. Anyway, I have a doctor's appointment that's going to take a couple hours tomorrow. Eye appointment. So I probably won't be able to do it depending on what time it is. Craig, I know you're being facetious, but it means that you're a swinger. That's what the upside down pineapples own cruise cabin doors meant, that they swing. Okay? What did Todd hadn't done nothing this morning. He's not having a crisis. Well, he was about the meetup, but what can I say? Chastity, what did Chastity say? Y'all talk too fast, and then I skip a bunch of stuff. Run comps first. That's what I'm gonna do.
I get distracted easily.
No, it's like, it's. I've watched shows live, and they're reseller shows, and nobody ever says anything. Scott's show, Todd's show, my show. People in that circle, their chat is just full of bullshit. I mean, you can highlight something and then have to go up, just about to the top of the page just to get to see what you want. You highlighted. No ka-chings because of the
You watch resellers to get information?
I listen to them. I don't watch them.
Oh. I did listen to Scott's Friday night show last night. I was doing some listening after the football game.
Oh, that one goes off the rails real fast, like.
Yeah, well, it makes it entertaining.
Yeah, it does. Have you ever seen one where the couple is not a swinger? I haven't ever seen any, period, Craig.
I don't know. Craig sounds like he has a lot of interest in this swinger lifestyle. Maybe he's, seeing if you want to go on a cruise together.
Yeah, I've never seen any of them because I don't do that. I won't even get us into the swimming pool or the hot tub on a cruise ship. More or less go fraternizing with other guests like that on that level. People say, "Are you going to let's go get in the pool?" No, thank you. I don't even stick my feet in the pool. There's nasty people in this world, and I do not want to be exposed to their nastiness.
I know, because I go to that water park up in Louisville, and I don't go in the wave pool because you always see Band-Aids in it. freaks me out.
The hair baby.
Yeah, the Band-Aid hair baby really freaked me out. The Band-Aid like clung up with a bunch of hair and stuff. And it was floating
We had
straight
one that was
at us.
floating. It had two band-aids in this hair clump, and it, honestly, that's why I call it the hair baby. The band-aids look like eyes, and it was floating through the wave pool. And I
Well,
wasn't the
John-
first one to spot it. The girl next to me started screaming.
John,
Like it
I
was
appreciate
Jaws.
you. I appreciate that, and I'm sure Todd does too. And Scott don't really give a damn. Oh Lord. Um, I and getting back into reselling.
In the resale?
I've got 150
Depending on what you-
DVDs on my kitchen table that's I got to list, so I'm going to try
How
out
many
Easy
listings do you
Lister.
have, Tom?
Huh?
How many listings do you have active?
I only have like 125.
Oh, you do have that many. I was going. I thought you'd say like 12.
No.
All right, good. I was worried about you.
That's what I'm gonna do. That's the Easy Lister, or List Easy, or whatever
List
it is.
easier?
So
Do you get one of those? Do you get one of those ball caps when you join up?
I don't know. I don't really care. I
I mean, I want to see you on the show with one of those ball caps.
a guy wants to sell me 250 more CDs and DVDs, but I've got to see how this works out first.
Yeah. You know what they say about Easy Street? There's only one house on the end of Easy Street, the poorhouse.
Yeah. Well, that's
Where are these glasses
Todd Scott's
Awesome,
set using it, and okay, Ping uses it, and Ping says it does a really good job
from?
with a few bugs, but she says she really likes it, so I'm going to give it a try. I'm not basing it off of Scott or anybody else. Ping says that it works good for her. She likes it. So that's good enough for me. I'm not going to listen to Josh because Josh is selling the service. I'm not listening to Scott because Scott's on Josh's payroll. Well, Lago, you being ugly again? I'm running 24 hours deep discounts trying to move my inventory out to start somewhat fresh. I'm under 1,000 listings now.
Yeah.
So, are you going to get into a new product
Yeah.
line? Or are you going to focus more on your print-on-demand stuff? If you care to share that, Chastity.
Yeah. I didn't even know you could buy an X-ray table.
The mob does.
Where do you
They
buy
come from
it?
Sicily.
Where do you buy it?
Sicily.
Mhm.
Palermo.
Picture this: Sicily,
Sicilian-
1942. Sorry.
Jim's talking about that gambling thing that the FBI broke, and we were out. They were saying they had X-ray tables for these poker games. Like, where the hell do you buy an X-ray table?
Well, and then
from?
there's some people are having trouble making the connection
yeah,
between the players throwing underperforming or whatever to hedge, help bets or whatever. With this coach or whatever that was gambling at these illegal gambling things. Come to find out, yeah, and the mob was involved. What the mob was doing was setting up with like X-ray tables and cameras and all these cheating devices
Right.
to cheat these players. Do you think if a guy was involved with that, because obviously this NBA guy knew about this, if he knew about that, do you really think he was above being involved with the players cheating on the games to make money on the gambling? Give me a break. Can you see where it's all tied in? Because he was in on it as much as the players were.
Well, you shouldn't say somebody's guilty before proven guilty.
And
Yeah.
Ping, you've sold quite a few of them too. The pins, haven't you?
Pins.
Chaz says she runs a markdown sale for anything between 10 and 50, and that doesn't have free shipping. I set it to run for only 24 hours. First sale was 50%. Current is 40%. So you're really trying to clean it out. Is this person somebody that's using lag? Is this you using an alt? Because I'm sorry, I don't know that name. Where is he at over here? Oh, yeah. Okay. You're not a regular because you're not wrenched. Beth, have a great one. When are you leaving to come to NC before you go, if you haven't already gone?
Wasn't she going to be there tomorrow?
Yeah, I didn't know whether she was already out here or not.
Well, she said she went to work, unless she's got an office in North Carolina. Like noon, so I don't know if she meant noon today or noon tomorrow. But I don't know. Maggie's going too, so they're
Yeah.
going to be around the same time.
Yeah, Maggie's going. I think Valerie's supposed to be there, and Patty, because they all went up to Land of Oz last year, and dressed up as Mrs. Was it Roker?
Oh, Mrs. Roper from Three's
Roper.
Company.
Yeah.
They did like a Roper romp.
Yeah, that's it. And that's real popular on cruise ships now.
What?
Yeah, because it's easy to swing when you wear muumuus.
I
Don't
can't
you
even
know
remember
that?
what Mrs. Roper looked like.
She
She was the
wore
one that had the
muumuus,
red
remember?
hair, and she always had on the like Hawaiian print muumuus. And she was
Alright.
always
I guess I vaguely remember.
she always wanted to get some loving from Mr. Roper, and he wasn't playing.
Yeah, because she was a swinger.
Yeah.
Because she was a swinger. That's why she wore those muumuus.
How's your POD
There-
doing?
If you're going to be a swinger, you need an easy in, out, out.
Oh my
That's right.
God.
Easy entry and exit. Chastity, how's your POD doing? I know you were talking about one time that you had gotten some more prints up. Yeah, James, this is a grown-up channel. Well, you know what? She might have been quite the looker when she was young.
Yeah. Ugly people need loving too.
You know, because if you look at some of the old actresses, Murder, She Wrote, what is it, Angela Lansbury? When she was young, she was a very pretty woman. Patricia Rutledge, who was Mrs. Bouquet, when she was a young woman, she was quite the pretty woman too.
Oh, she just died like 2 weeks
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah, she
Did you
did.
see that? I know you like that show, but I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I didn't even know she was still alive. I think she was like 93.
I think she's the last one alive.
Oh,
Or was
yeah.
alive. Yeah. Yeah, I like that show. Apparently, a group of her fans
love
showed
that
up in black mourning wear. That it was all black, you know, and silk and stuff like that. But it was in the style that Mrs. Bouquet would have worn.
Oh, yeah.
So, anyhow, boy, it just came to a complete stop. Most of us are not old as dinosaurs. James, son, I am not old as dinosaur. And I was born in 1957.
Oh, boy.
Todd was born in 1954. 5. We're not old.
I was born in 1965, and Three's Company was in reruns when I was in college in the dorm where we would watch it. That other show with Ted Knight, what was the name of that show with the
Oh, where he'd always wear the college sweaters.
sweatshirts? I go, we ought to send him a Stevens Point sweatshirt. And the guys in the dorm room look at me like, what the hell are you saying? I'm like, we should send him one. Maybe he'd wear it on
Was
that
that the
show.
one where he-
And they go, he's dead, you dumbass.
He was like an illustrator or writer, and you had, he'd always wear like a different college. I forgot the name of it. They live in an apartment. He's married, and then they have like the gay guy that lives next door to him. That's always.
It was
driving
a
him
series that he
insane.
did after he did. He was in Caddyshack. He was the snooty guy who owned the sailboat. That's the actor? Anyway, he was in some series after in some
Alright.
TV sitcom, and it was always on like right before Three's Company in reruns when I was in college. But I mean, I
Too close
graduated.
for comfort.
I graduated. Okay, I graduated college in '88. So and I was watching those shows probably in '85, '86. So that tells you how old those shows are, and they were in reruns, not like I don't know if they were in. Well, that one was Ted Knight's show wasn't airing anymore because he was dead.
Well, I used to see it though.
In
reruns.
reruns.
In reruns. It'd be
Yeah.
like on channel.
Well, I used to
18.
see, yeah. I used to see Lost in Space in black and white, but that wasn't.
Oh,
like
I
a new
used to
show.
watch Fury and Lassie before. I
Okay,
went to
let me
school.
tell you what. If you say anything about Lost in Space, the old TV series, I will ban you for life.
Why you hate it?
I
Oh, you
love
hate
that
it.
show. I love
That's
that.
a good show. Oh no, I like that. Any show that's got a monkey for a pet, I like.
It was first run when I was in elementary school. So my friends and I thought Will Robinson was the coolest kid in the universe because he got to run around with a robot on alien planets.
Yeah, but I like how the mom was always like making picnic. Like they land on a alien planet. So what does she do? She spreads out a blanket and they start setting up a picnic lunch.
I
I mean,
always
it was
wanted.
just that time.
She's
My-
slapping up
Yeah, what-
sandwiches.
We got this woman actress who's the mom. What do we do with her? Well, better get her making some sandwiches.
Or this. My mom always wanted the washing machine. You know, where they throw their dirty clothes into it in a few minutes, lights flash, noise hums, it pop, ding, and everything's neatly folded in plastic bags, ready to be put away.
Nice.
James, really, son? But I remember like when the big TV sitcoms at night, Bewitched, those kind of shows, they went color. It was like the Lord has returned. I mean, it was a big deal. Everything was going to color.
Well, yes and no, because my grandparents didn't have a color TV. So if I was at my grandma and grandpa's house for like 2 years, I knew the shows were in color, but I'd still have to watch them in black and white. My dad had a color TV set. He bought one. He worked for Motorola for a while, so he bought one while he was working there. So we had a 19-inch color right off the bat. But a lot of people didn't have the color TV sets when they made the switch.
James did not still had black and white TV.
I had a little 12-inch black and white in my bedroom when I was a kid.
Yeah, I did.
When I watched Three's Company in college, we had a little 13. I was mine. My parents gave it to me. It was an old TV set. They had a 13-inch small TV set that was black and white. And
Yeah, it was one of those real little ones, and it had a white case, and I think it was an Emerson. It was a real.
And you just got
ginger one.
used to it. We watched He-Man and cartoons, all that stuff in black.
My best friend in high school, when he went away to college, he took his 13-inch black and white TV with him, and people were making fun of him until there was a big a big ball game or something of that sort. Something big was going to be on TV. Then everybody, man, you still got your TV? He's like, yeah, admission is $2. What happened to you?
I don't know.
I don't know what happened to you guys. It looked like the bats flew away.
Maybe
with
it
you.
was me. Your two screens went black, and I was still talking.
Except for the bats.
Except for the bats.
No, we could hear you talking, but you left the screen, so I don't know what happened.
Must have been maybe there was a blip in the internet.
We're drunk. It wasn't
Maybe
our
it
fault.
was the bats.
Oh Lord, You people are just too funny. I love y'all so. I even love Kent and Craig, and they give me hell all the time.
Oh boy.
So, Todd, what you got on your agenda for the afternoon?
Well, I was going to deliver a
That's right.
artwork, but I think I will cancel and ask the buyer to rebuy it.
Wait, I want to talk to you about that. When you set up when you made the arrangements for them to pick it up,
They already bought it.
yeah. But when you made the arrangements, did you do it through eBay messaging?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine. Because if there's a problem with them saying they didn't get it, it's in eBay messaging that you made the arrangements, and you're going to refund them the shipping. If you're on the buyer's side and you're explaining to eBay how you never got it, but they refunded your shipping and you made the arrangements for a local pickup, that's going to be a little bit hard to explain. Oh, it was supposed to be shipped and it never got here.
Okay. Why are we holding the presses, Anissa?
Because I'm
Hold the
taking
press?
the advice that everybody said to cancel the order and relist it.
Yeah, I mean, you could, but I bet you if you bet the person who says that $20, they wouldn't take the bet. They'll go through. I mean, it's pretty unlikely. And if as long as you communicated through eBay, if you communicated through email, well, then you might have a problem.
I'm sorry. I know, and this is sitting there holding the presses. There's not going to be a fight. Todd's going to listen to somebody.
Yeah. Robin wouldn't cancel it. Whatever.
Yeah. I'm kind of with Robin on that.
I'm back again.
Because because.
Who's Robin? Vintage Memories?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with Jim. And honestly, I mean, you got your eBay
Better.
messaging in that, but if you're scared, Todd, do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
But you have a record going back and forth in your own eBay messaging that's making arrangements for a pickup, and you're refunding the shipping.
It's pretty evidence. The preponderance of the evidence would show you dropped it off. But
Anybody collect NTMB merchandise, memorabilia?
What is that?
North Carolina National Bank, which became First Union, and now it's.
Oh yeah, we have an extensive collection.
And then it
Oh
became.
yeah, we collect all kind of bank pins. No, I didn't even know what the hell that was, Doc. I think you'd have to be in North Carolina.
It became
Sorry,
First
doesn't look
Union
too
and Wells
great.
Fargo, and now it's. I started to say Walmart. That's not what it is. No, it's not. Well, it was Wachovia. It was First Union, then Wachovia, then Wells Fargo. This was in some crap that I got.
It sold for $475, Mike.
For $475 and not
You know what?
risking
You
the
could
loss.
do, Todd?
Huh?
You could do a handwritten or type up some document, just a piece of paper, just have them sign it when you pick it up. Say it with their signature, I received this package or whatever.
Yeah.
If you got something on eBay that they signed it and it's dated, I doubt that eBay is going to go along with the okay, they didn't get it story.
I wouldn't really worry about it. I just meet the bloke and take the money and go about my business.
I probably would too, but I mean, if you feel scared about it, just have him sign
Take
a
a
piece of
fucking
paper.
picture of his car. Walk around to the back and hit the dadgum tag on it.
Ask him to leave you feedback right away and say, guy worked with me in person.
Yeah, print the seller the invoice and get him to sign the bottom of it. Hell, that's nothing out of unusual. Walmart.
I just hate to cancel deals, and I'll tell you why.
Because remorse.
When you try to go do the deal again, and they're like, "Oh, now that we thought about it, we think we're going to go another direction." I've had that happen about half of the times. I've tried to straighten something out by canceling a deal. half the time. The
Or they
person
get
flakes
spooked
out.
like a spooky horse and think you're being a little sketchy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
because nobody overthinks something like a crook.
John, I could take my shotgun to the meetup and fire it off in town. Yeah.
you know, I'm with
I told the guy,
I'm with Jim. I got his money. I ain't getting his money back. I'll drive myself to the Dairy
yeah, well,
Queen,
that's what I say.
get him to
If
sign
you
the
need
bottom
something
of the,
for eBay, just have him sign a piece of paper that says he took it.
yeah.
I sold a guy a shotgun out of my garage, and a guy says, "I'll give you $200 for that double barrel shotgun." I sold him. So another guy, this is when you could still sell guns on Craigslist.
Or
So,
was it Facebook? It must have been Craigslist.
oh no, I think it might have been Facebook. No, it was. I think it was Craigslist.
Well, whatever.
It was weird. It was when that weird thing Obama did that thing you couldn't do it anymore. It was just before that. Well, anyway, so the guy offers me $200 for the shotgun, and but he buys two other guns, and he's walking, and he says, "Okay, well, I'm going to get going." And I look at him. I go, I can't let you leave with that $200. The guy turns around, looks at me like real scared. I'm holding the shotgun. I go, "No, I want to sell you this gun. I want to sell you the shotgun for $200." He's like, "Oh, thank God." Okay, I thought I was getting robbed. Oh,
I
it's kinda
mean,
funny to
but
me.
Jim makes valid points, and Tara makes valid points. Buyer's remorse. You got their money, meet them. Get you a big old blizzard while you're at the Dairy Queen, Todd.
All right.
I
Whatever.
don't know. I mean, I think between your
Okay.
own messages going back and forth, asking for the
But if
syringe
you run
and
under
that,
when the post office brings you a $5,000 necklace to your door, you're going to have to sign for it.
Yeah.
So when you deliver the
yeah, you
artwork,
could print your own invoice.
print a
and have
little
them
invoice
sign.
thing. Just say, "Okay, I'm signing here and dating. You sign here and date, and I can release the picture to you or whatever." Nobody's going to balk at that. Oh yeah, they'll expect it. And if eBay's up your ass, well, now you got a document you can email them.
Oh Lord, Mike. Some of you people should be ripe for comedians, because some of these guys need all the help
That
they
is
can get.
scary though. Like on Facebook Marketplace, you had that older couple that went to buy a car and they got robbed and they killed that old couple and then they found their body. I think it was their bodies. I think it was like in Georgia. And sometimes like Jim would do those find shit off Facebook and you get some of these sketchy looking people like, and I'd be like, "Oh God, please don't want to send them dead."
Okay, I got
We had
the guy.
one Jim find snowmobiles off of up north, and it was like a maze of junk.
This was like out of a horror movie. The stacks of junk were like 8 foot tall. You drove down this driveway with old, and you'd have it in separate piles, like washing machine piles, dryer piles, TV air antenna piles. I mean, but you're driving
piles,
through this maze. Finally, the county was on it up his ass so much about his junk that the county dump hired him to work at the dump, and they started bringing his stuff over there to recycle. That's how they finally got him to start clearing his land. It was like 80 acres of junk.
Well, and
But
also
anyway,
when scrap was high.
there's this old junk trailer on the property. He walks out of it. He's living in this thing. I mean, there's garbage right up to the wall. I mean, up to the roof of this trailer house. It's like embedded in part of the garbage walls. It was.
If you
creepy as hell.
watched Walking Dead, if anybody remembers the garbage people when they lived in the
Yes,
garbage
it
dump,
looked like
that's
that.
what it looked like. And Jim
The
goes
piles
walks
weren't
up-
quite as high. The piles
Jim
were only
walks
about 8
off
foot
to
high.
go look at that snowmobile, and I'm sitting there. Brandon's a toddler, and I'm like, if he kills Jim, and I got this truck in here, how in the hell am I going to
No,
get
you
out
said,
of here?
"Do you have a gun?" And I'm just like, I gave her the nod. You bet your ass. And that was before I saw the word.
I'm surprised Jim didn't say, "How much you want for that?" And "How much do you want for that?"
Oh, we bought,
We bought a few snowmobiles.
yeah, we
off
bought
of him.
stuff from him. He had a collection of 1976 and 77 Firebirds. We ought to get a handle on one of those because all my sister's partners with me on those. And I'm not allowed to sell any of them.
Yeah, but we did buy some snowmobiles off of him.
Yeah, he had a Firebird pile. I mean, they're all like not very good condition, but he did have a pile of them.
Pontiac, that was Pontiac, right? Firebird, Transams.
It looked like a Trans Am, had a smaller end.
Yeah. All right, I got to go. Thank you, Jim Matara,
That's
for
it.
coming in here.
We're having-
Todd, thank you for
We'll
coming
take
in
this
here.
over.
You're such a
Yeah.
good guy. And good luck with the painting transfer. And all of you dear people in the chat, thank you all for coming and hanging out with us. I really do appreciate it. Y'all are such fun, even though if you chew on my ass all the time. Uh, I'm telling you, these people would be some bored mamma jammas if I wasn't. Even on Todd Scott's show, people I don't even know, they jump on the let's give Tom hell bandwagon. But anyway, y'all have a great day. Make some money, and we will see you on Scott's show in the morning if he has it, and then back here on Thursday and Todd on Friday. So have a great one. Bye bye.